20 years after the carnage of Bridge Street, no one has ever been brought to justice for the murders of two children, Johnathan Ball and Tim Parry. But were the security services looking at the right places, at the right times, and at the right people? Just a month before the first Warrington bombing, the IRA introduced a new tactic. They used Englishmen to put a bomb in a litter bin outside Harrods in London. The bombers, Jan Hayes and Patrick Taylor, were off the radar of the security services, who'd spent 3 decades chasing Irishmen. They were sentenced to 30 years in jail. Hayes was a member of Red Action, an ultra-left-wing, anti-fascist group which supported Irish republicanism. It had members in London, Liverpool and Manchester. There's no doubt that Red Action was a secretive group, and in the spring of 1993 they were merely blips on the radars of Special Branch and MI5. If you wanted to get in contact, the only obvious way was via a PO box, and your letter would have ended up somewhere here. This is Hume, on the edges of Manchester city centre. In the weeks following Warrington, other Englishmen, including another member of Red Action, were arrested for terrorist offences. Could the Warrington bombers have been a cell of unknown Englishmen, a rogue IRA active service unit?
If you could, as the IRA sometimes did, use people who were less obviously going to be sympathetic towards Irish Republican violence and the Irish Republican resistance, then there was a chance that they would be more difficult for the police to pick up on their radar, and that might well be what happened in the case of Warrington in 1993.